So this is me responding to a comment by a fan who wanted a slower and more detailed video of how I made this overlapping scrunched shouldered dress with basque waistline. If you look closely, you would notice that this dress is cut into 3 sections: the shoulder to underbust, underbust to waist that is extended in front to create the basque effect, and then the skirt part. First, I cut out 4 long pieces of straps by width 1 and length 30 and sewed and ironed. Then I cut out the skirt and half-length parts using the gown length of my client 60. Since the half-length I was working with was 16 inches, it became easy as the African print came in 45 inches length. So I used that as the skirt length and 4 yards for the width. I then gathered the waist part and folded the hem and then proceeded to the top part. First, I cut out the part extending from the shoulder to underbust, and since I was working with shub length of 12 inches, I added 1.5 and cut out 13.5 as I will be using the extra 0.5 to turn up. I used 25 inches width for both pieces of the overlapping. I measured center front to side, which is where my overlapping extension would end or stop, and then from the midpoint. I drafted my curved neckline and connected to the overlapping hem. Then, I created the armhole and shoulder slope. With that, I folded the extended part of the overlapping and placed on a fresh folded piece for the back part, as it doesn't have overlapping as well. I used 1 inch neck depth and 3 inches neck width for the back and 4 inches depth and 3 width for the front part. Then I moved over to the waist part. Because of the basque effect at the front, I didn't just cut my waist part 4 inches plus 1. I instead added 5 inches to the 5 inches, making 10 inches. Then I created the basque waistline using a slant from the side waistline to the end of the center front. Please consider the fact that all these parts will be joined, and so you need to add 0.5 inches for sewing allowance for all parts. After turning with linens and joining all parts, I top-stitched the shoulder allowance to create openings that the ropes for the scrunches would pass through, and then stitched where the ropes ended to hold them in place. After joining the first part to the second, I joined the top to the skirt part by placing the basque part on the center front of the gathered skirt and marking out round the waist. I hope this is beginner-friendly enough to understand. Thanks for staying through. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For better guidance and growth, you can join my online classes on Telegram. If interested, let me know in comment section. Thank you.